Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great night tonight. That sounded weird. I am gonna do another reading, and try to tap more into this uh, 3I Atlas comet that's entered our I don't know, universe, our galaxy, it's come from another galaxy outside of our own, so it's foreign or alien to us, and it's a comet that is going to be coming very closely to our, or yeah, relatively closely to our sun and Earth, but mostly the sun, uh, and and that should be playing interestingly with our energy. And when I looked into it yesterday, the energy that came through was really interesting. It was two knights. So there was a Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, and that uh, really stood out to me as important. Like, this comet is going to be bringing some sort of impactful message that's going to help to move something. Knight of Pentacles, move something forward that's been kind of at a standstill. And when I tapped into it in my short yesterday, uh, it came through as this information was going to help uplift us to a new level in our humanity. Like, it was going to awaken a lot of people to a new, or a way of going about coexisting or living on this planet, that will benefit more people. It looked like it was helping, this energy was going to help move us away from the rat race sort of society and into a more cohesive and balanced energy. So that's exciting. And I kind of wanted to just tap into it more, see what was going on with that. So let me stop this thing from making sound for a second. Why? Hold on. Alrighty, here we go. So here we go. I'm actually gonna pause it right here. All right. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna get an oracle card first from Earth Alchemy Oracle. Underneath we got Fuchsia and Felspar with Inner Child, Innocence, and Self-Awareness. And the card that we have is Pixie Helpers and Greed Adventuring. Not all wanderers are lost. Clearing the way, luck, and opportunity. And that actually feels very on point with what I was feeling with that, and the message that had already come through. I'm going to get some more oracle cards. I'm going to get tea leaves, see if there's any specific messages that want to come through, or from this comet's galaxy. Oh, that was an interesting one. It just kind of like flipped up like a fish. It like flew, and then it went right back into the deck. We got a time frame here, June. Under the deck says, Candle, you will be shown the way. June, lobster, financial pinch, flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. That actually came out in the pre-shuffle when I was trying to clear out the energies for this deck, for this reading, I mean. So it seems like there'll be some sort of clearing from some situation that's been kind of happening here. So let's get one more. Yeah, that sounds good. And all right, underneath September, another month. Okay, so we got June and September. So between those two, maybe. I'm going to get also some, we got also, before I move on, bag, something important such as a new job or a raise, and dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. All right, let's see what the main message from this other galaxy is. So again, it was really about moving our existence up into a new place. 9 of Cups. Yeah. Feeling of like allowing the people to feel more liberated. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles. Allow more people, 2 of Pentacles underneath. Allow more people to be able to bring in or stabilize in this energy. It feels like with what we have as the main message, there's a lot of people who have been kind of like shut in or shut down in their creative energy flow. And this comet from the other galaxy is going to come in and give us some sort of information, a download that will help awaken a lot of souls to their inner child work, or like the reason why we came here to this planet. There, like, we all have a soul purpose on this planet, and it looks like between the time of September to June, well, we already passed September, so I'm going to say it, since it came out that way, I'm going to say it that way, June to September. So next June to next September, there's going to be some sort of big jump, or some sort of tangible realization of what we're seeing here. So that's the time frame. June to September is when we'll be able to see the physical representation of what this is, but this will start to transpire from now until then, because the the 3i Atlas comet is moving through our solar system. I believe that it's either the end of this week or the beginning or the end of next week. I forget. I'd have to look back into it, but it's coming into our vicinity very shortly. So we already are experiencing and feeling these energies, especially if you're a very sensitive person. You're most likely feeling this now, and quite a bit. So yeah, so between now and June, the awakening of it will be happening. So like the downloading of the information from the 3i Atlas comet will be coming in, Ace of Swords, and from now, when we get the information, until June, that's when we'll be able to start to move on some stuff, because we have the Page of Pentacles here, which is really solidifying something, and 3 of Pentacles really being able to move forward on something that's like getting that green light to move forward on projects or creative expressions, putting them out into the world, planting seeds. So, and for whatever reason, I always see this card as Scarlett Johansson, which I don't know why. It looks like her to me. So maybe that's indication of something that, like, the creative seeds, like maybe that it putting out those, because she's an actor, she's a big figurehead. So she represents that, like, stepping into a place of, maybe for some, extremely out of a comfort zone, like really expressing in the world more predominantly, is coming through, especially with the 9 of Cups as the main message. It's like really expressing self to the world more vividly, more vibrantly, showing off your treasure to the world. So this download is going to help bring it into reality, because we got the 2 Pentacles under the deck, and as I lifted that, we have the Ace of Ace of Wands. Under the Ace of Wands, we have the Devil. Of course, so the only thing that can really stand in the way of this thing is us. And that's why I believe it's coming through right now, because it's trying to come through to be that, like it says, the candle in the darkness where that light might have been before. Because it feels like, with how I'm seeing everything, it feels like we all felt there was something there we wanted to grab onto, but we might not have even known what it was. It was just something, this thing that we just know there's something bigger, and it's coming in. That's what this is saying. That thing is coming in to be manifested into reality, rather than just a thought, just an idea. And it's no longer going to be attached to things that are going to hold it back. That's why it's under all of this other stuff. Judgment was right underneath the Devil. So it's saying that it's being liberated. That energy is already being liberated. It's already under the deck. It's past. So what it's saying is that since we've moved past that sort of energy, we're bringing this, with this comet coming through our awareness and really blasting us with energy from a different galaxy into our consciousness, our sun, our conscious self. It'll help to bring light to the maybe even the darkest spaces where you couldn't find the answers that you were looking for quite yet, because it wasn't time. It wasn't the right formula, like it wasn't ready. It wasn't quite ready yet to come back around. But now it is. And this comet is coming through to say, just to give the answer as to how to move forward. With this lobster here and the flute, disappointment in a lover or friend, and lobster, financial pinch, I believe that's what's connected to that Devil energy and why the pixie helpers are here. I'm going to actually read that one specifically to get a deeper understanding of it. But it feels like that one is connected to the financial pinch, disappointment in a friend or lover, and that Devil energy that's under all the other cards. So let's see here. What was I doing? Oh yeah, pixie helpers. Find it. Excuse me, my nose is stuffy. Pixie helpers. Not all wanderers are lost. Clearing the way, luck, and opportunity. The pixies are wanderers and travelers, calling everywhere and nowhere their home. This detachment is needed in a situation that is playing out for you. When you detach for a moment, you give yourself the opportunity to see the bigger picture. You will find the pixies listening to the chirping of crickets while they try to wrangle them for a ride, or blowing raspberries in the ears of passerby, or sitting on a buttercup, getting drunk on their golden light. They are the storytellers, charmers, and dreamers of Earth. Unfortunately, sometimes labeled mischief makers. They would argue that they just love having fun. They guide those who need direction in life. Yes, they have been known to muddle travelers' paths, causing them to wander in circles, but it's only because they have something for them to see or discover. Take the case of the frog on this card. The jungle frog who found himself in the fairy forest. You could say he is stepping out of his comfort zone. I have a suspicion the pixies guided him here to prove a point. Not all wanderers are lost, they sing in my ears. Adventure and exploring is in their nature. They urge you to take a chance on something you might not think is for you. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and you will be pleasantly surprised. They want you to know they can help you. They ask, what do you need? They will appear holding a leaf and stick with berry ink, poised to note down your wishes. No job is too big or small for them. They love having jobs to keep them busy. They concern themselves with hangers on, as they call them, those who latch onto your energy field. And literally, there's a fly landing on the book. I've been feeling this um, uh, presence, this other energy, and it's one of those annoying, pesky energies. So this fly keeps landing, and I believe that is also connected to that other energy here. It's just a bit of latchers on, as we're reading about. Yep, there's that fly again. As I'm talking about it, latch on your energy field to boost themselves. It's literally on my finger. Back away. They feel a sense of. Okay, so let me reread that. They concern themselves with hangers on, as they call them, those who latch onto your energy field to boost themselves. They feel a sense of injustice around this and want to help you identify any energy in your life that is being siphoned from you. They don't often wear clothing, but they like to imagine that each night before they go to sleep, they can take off all the thoughts and actions of the day like a coat. They like to be free of anything that will tie them down too much. Too much. Let go of that weighty coat woven of worries and fears. Do like the pixies do and take it off. If you are in a situation where you need to clear your energy from anything negative or untoward, they will race in, if you ask them, and sweep all imprints of lower energies clear, leaving your energy field, the place, or land sparkly and new. Green Adventuring, which is the gem that accompanies the pixies. The pixies bringing green adventuring as it helps you feel how soothing the earth and nature can be to the mind and body. Just as the pixies come in as a clearing and protecting energy through this deck, so does this crystal. Green Adventuring absorbs electromagnetic smog and pollution, protecting the heart chakra and blocking any uninvited source who tries to tap into and use your energy to boost themselves. Like the pixie said, these energetic leeches need to be focused on and removed. Aventurine is considered to be the luckiest of all crystals, from manifesting aid for prosperity and finance to helping your chances in situations including career opportunities and promotions and competitions. Its gift is clearing a pathway by helping you release old patterns, habits, and disappointments so new growth can take place. Yes. Okay. So that literally exactly. That's why I knew. So it was talking about like stepping out of the comfort zone, which is literally why I was talking about that. This card being my Scarlett Johansson card. It feels like it's this unpresuming person, but underneath that like unpresuming thing, there's a gem inside, and it feels like you got to step out of a bigger comfort zone than you might have even expected. But it's gonna really bring stability and a flow back to the financial space. And it's going to get rid of a situation that's been pesky, to say the least, that's been attaching and leeching off of our energy for a while. So I know for myself that's incredible because, yeah. But so it's gonna again release the leeches from our energy field and open up that flow to financial freedom, because that's why we're getting that green light. The financial flow has been cut off, but it's been cut off because there's been leeches that if we would have gotten the flow going prior, the leeches would have siphoned that and it would have actually affected or harmed our intake. So it was like a protection. And now we're getting help from the pixies and Great Adventuring to end this 3-eye comet, Atlas comet, to really uplift us and give us some information that'll help like really open up our selves, our genuine pure selves, to something we might not have even known about ourselves, something so like down in the basement of our subconscious that wants to come through and really be expressed, something from the soul blueprint with that inner child at the bottom. something that will really reconnect us to the innocence and the self. It says innocence and self-awareness, and I really feel like it's going to open us up to that just beautiful purity of something that we can give out to the world. Yeah. So I'm going to get probably just one more card and see if we can get maybe... We'll just see what this card is about. Yeah. Heart. Yeah. Beaver, 8 of fossils underneath. So we're going to be... I mean, once this information comes in, we're going to be doing a lot of work, like diligently putting stuff into the world after this, and it's gonna like really stabilize. Tower under that. Nice. It's really gonna, I mean, that's exciting, because that means that it's gonna like shoot open the door to rocket launch us into some being able to consistently and put out into the world our whatever this creation is, even multiple creations, because we have the 9 of Cups. It's like multiple things trying to be brought into the world so that we can create them. And we have Heart Awakener, Honeybee. And in this deck, that is the Lovers, I believe. Yes. This is a beautiful card. And that really shows me that it's going to balance this. I mean, it feels like this is going to balance that masculine and feminine within us, so that we can ascend to a higher state of consciousness. I mean, that seems obvious, but this is because of the messages from before, but this seems even more powerful to something that I don't even feel like I can do justice with just words. So it feels like anything I say is gonna not really give it the right oomph. But with what's coming through, Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands under here, the Help, the 9 of Cups, the Inner Child, Tower, this, it feels like something even more profound. And I'm just going to leave it there, because I'm hoping that anybody who interacts with this video will come back and let me know what happens, because whatever's going down is beautiful. This energy is beautiful, and I'm almost like nervous to sit in it, because it's, I guess I'm one of those, when is the other shoe gonna drop kind of people sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, when's the other shoe gonna drop? This is like beautiful energy, right? Heart Awakener, it's gonna like explode the heart in the most beautiful way. Like, I'm seeing this column of light in the center, and it's gonna be kind of hard because it's really bright, but it's like, like I hear though, whenever someone plays like the angel voice singing in the background of a movie, that's what I get off this card. Something so pure and so, I mean, even the honeybee energy is like that beautiful, buzzy light. They're I mean, they're enigmas. Their body and their wings don't make sense, but yet they exist. So that's exciting, and I'm excited to see what all of you create into this world, because you are an enigma. What your essence and your being and who you are is nothing compared to what you are supposed to be. Like, I don't even know how to say it, but like your being, your essence is so much more than what people have even gotten from you right now, is what this is saying. And this energy that's coming in from this comet is going to help rocket launch be awakened into being able to express those things out into the world so that we can all benefit from this and lift the consciousness together. So that's awesome. Green light to go. Let's do this. I hope to hear from all of you because this is exciting and I'm excited. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.